grand reveal, folks. The grand reveal. I don't know about it. I don't know. Justin's kind of feeling it. I'm iffy, but I'm kind of feeling it too. It just looks like we didn't paint it and we just cleared over the primer here. It's not bad though. It's not bad. It's real honest work. There's a little bit better view of that. Got some flake in it.
So that black we also have to clean.
Yeah, I also got to paint the black. It's got prep all over it. It's not horrible. It looks better now. It's kind of dirty, but I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's horrible. Black roof, not bad. Okay, I actually kind of dig the black roof. Like, I actually kind of dig that. It's just kind of different, and it's there, and it kind of accents with the black stuff on the bottom. I think the black roof's lit. The black roof is great. I think I'm really digging that.
Saved a lot of money in paint.
We did save money in paint. We did save time. We had to sand it and had to take the roof rack off. We didn't do any of that stuff. Kind of digging that. This is it's really gray. It's really gray.
Did I mention how we saved money on paint?
We did. He's right. He's great, folks. He's right. Beamer, did we save money for dog treats? Sorry, I just got in here, just cut the lights on, so my eyes are adjusting to the light that is very freaking bright. But we're back in the shop, just got back from dinner with Kyle. We got door panels all laid out over here. They look freaking sick. I was very kind of concerned I wasn't liking this color, but the more I look at the color, the more I actually dig it. I really dig it. It turned into a nice dark, kind of like, it's not really a chocolate, but it is maybe a milk chocolate in a sense. It's just not as dark in the M3. But it's still good. It's going to look great in the car. It's got nice texture to it. It's very durable. It doesn't rub off, and it feels really nice. It still keeps the leather very pliable. And I'm kind of happy with the product for what it was. Here's our first door panel right here, all done. Everything looks pretty good on it. I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a nice uniform color. Here's the next back door panel. It's kind of the same thing here. Looks pretty good. I'm not upset about it. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks great. So while the X5 is still drying back here, we're going to go ahead and start assembling some of the inside pieces. Went ahead and got the bumper off so I can fix the exhaust where we ruined it at Windrock, so I can get that to where it's not rattling and it just sounds a lot better, and it's just trying to get back to normal drivability and normal harmony, you know, where it's nice and quiet and it feels like a luxury SUV when you drive it and not a, you know, off-road Baja solid frame chassis roll cage unit, because it's not. It's not. So what we were doing here was blacking out all the trim. As you see, I did the side steps. What I did was I took self-etching primer, went over the top of the raw aluminum, followed it back up with this sim trim black, went over all the wheel wells. These look really good. They turned out great. They have much better color to them. Still drying. They're a little wet in some places, but they look a lot better. Just helps give that dark, new, and deep look to the car. These are going to be painted soon. I'm not sure if we're going. I got two colors in my mind, bronze or black, to match the M3. I'm not quite sure. Black girls are on the way for this. Black side markers are on the way. Might black out the headlights, do like a light tint on those and the fog lights, just help kind of give that like dark night vibe to it. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it so far. I really was not feeling it, but now it's all right. It's all right. Now that everything's coming back, pieced together, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's really coming together. It's really looking like a solid unit, and I'm kind of digging it now. I'm kind of digging it. It's not as bad as it was. It kind of just looked weird before. I don't even know how to explain. I've never had this much of a hard time trying to paint something in my life, but it's together now. X5 slowly coming together, guys. I'm super excited about this. I really like it. I really like it. Just look. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Once I get the bumper back on it, that's black as well. I was gonna opt to paint everything the same color, like I did on the old one, but I kind of like the black accent. It kind of adds the off-road vibe, and I really dig that. All right, boys, what I have for you tonight is the X5 wet sanded. We started with some 1500 grit on a pad for me to get some of the trash out. Then I followed that up with 3M 1500 Trizac, then followed that up with 3M 3000 Trizac. What I got here is a nice deep sheen. We got all the trash out, all the orange peel out. Everything looks really good. I'm really happy with how it came out so far. So we're gonna go ahead and begin compounding this before we can polish it. I'm gonna show you, I'm kind of doing some experimenting again. You know, I love experimenting and trying new stuff. So we are experimenting again with some cutting pads here. I got my typical that I always use, these Meguiar's 6-inch microfiber cutting disc. Mwah, flawless pads. Great pads, great pads. But we're gonna try the Lake Country microfiber cut pads, and we're gonna try the Rupes DA coarse cutting pads. And I'm gonna tell you which one I like the best, and we're gonna see that. I didn't film any of this because I felt like it was kind of just repetitive and time consuming. I'll do a little time lapse on the other side for you to kind of get the vibe. Same stuff we did on the Cummins power stroke, the other power stroke, the other Cummins, the other power stroke, the other power stroke with the other M3, with the other M3, with the other X5 with the power stroke. The same thing we did on all those. So I didn't want to bore you guys with that. But I will do a little time lapse to show you kind of the method I'm using for this. I'll show you me doing half fit or whatever, and then we'll go from there. Let's dive into the cutting of this, boys. I'm excited to see how this works. I'm excited to see how this works. All right, so here we go. First wipe. We're gonna see what we got with this. Wow. All right. Yeah, that tried and true method is really working out. That's not too bad. I got some stuff up here. I guess still got to polish one more time or compound again, but that is pretty good, guys. That's pretty freaking good. All right, so tried and true method, Meguiar's and some Sonex Cut Max. Well, beautiful method, guys. Beautiful method. So I don't know, boys. I don't know. That's tried and true method right there. It's hard to beat a classic. It's hard to beat something that just works over and over again. But with that being said, if you want any of these products, they are going to be in the description down below. You can go to detailedimage.com and get any of them. And while you're there, be sure to use my code. It's in the description below, and you can get 10% off your entire order at detailedimage.com. Detailed Image is an awesome place to get anything that you guys need for detailing, just washing, anything in general to take care of your car and maintain it and keep it very nice. Detailed Image is the #1 place to go. Huge selection. Shout out to Detailed Image. I love those guys. Use my code in the description below. Get 10% off your entire order. Let's finish this. Here we go. Second one. We're going to try it. Wow, this one turned out phenomenal, dude. This one looks very good. I still got a little bit at the top on each one to get. That is great. That is great. We got good clarity already and everything. That's really freaking good. Put the light on it. We don't have any squirrels. It's very good. Very good. I'm super happy with that. So that right there was a Lake Country cut pad from Detailed Image. That was a MF-525 cut. That's pretty freaking good. I'm digging that. I am digging that pad. And then I switched up on the compound here. So what I did was I went back to the Frekla G360 compound. Super good, super fast cutting. It just doesn't finish down as much as that Sonex Cut Max, but it's still a very good compound. It's used for a little bit of aggressive stuff. But I just kind of want to try it and switch it up and see what result it would leave finished. And it left a very, very good finished result. That is super sick, guys. Super sick. We got a lot of the compounding done on this side. I'm going to go ahead and go eat some dinner, head out for the night, but it's coming along very nicely. I'm torn on which pad I like better. The Lake Country pad is really good. The Meguiar's pad is really good. I don't know if there's even a significant difference between the two. I know one only comes in a 5-inch, which is the Lake Country one, and the Meguiar's comes in a 6-inch, which is not a big deal, but maybe the 5-inch will help you guys get into smaller areas. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know they're working phenomenal on the X5. Just look down the side of it. You can get that good gloss right there. It just looks phenomenal. I'll show you guys a little overview real quick. Sonex Cut Max is the compound I've been using. The Frekla is really good, but it's leaving the slight haze like it's used to. It's not a self-diminishing. It's not going to cut down as far as that Sonex does and just leave that glossy finish. So when we go over to polish, it's super easy and smooth. So I've been sticking to the Cut Max for this. Overall, the gloss is very good. I got some lint and stuff on it from polishing everything. But I don't have any complaints. This is going so good very far. So you can kind of see I still got some corners here, but this is with the Frekla. It's kind of got a slight haze to it. And then you go to the back here, and this is with the Sonex Cut Max. And see that haze is kind of gone in a sense. It's not as hazy. It's still hazy because it's just compound. Once you polish it, it'll look a lot better. But for right now, guys, this is turning out phenomenal. I'm really happy with this. I'm kind of taking it slow, doing certain panels at a time before we move on to everything else, just so I don't overwhelm myself and I can just focus really good on these small panels, and it makes the job turn out a lot better than trying to worry about a whole entire big panel at once.